Hello, my name is DJ Crazy Jimmy, aka James Dwyer, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Here on YouTube, I just like to release videos like once a day if I can, and I'd really appreciate it if you could leave a comment at the end of the video or anytime during the video. That'd be kind of cool. That's why I do the YouTube, is to get a community going where I can interact with people. And let's get into it. I've been living in the Philippines for about 16 months between two times I've been here, and this past couple of days have been interesting because we had a 4.9 magnitude earthquake that hit Davao Occidental, and that was actually felt in this area that we're at right now. It was Negros Occidental, which I don't know why they put it Davao Occidental on the news, but that's not that far from here, maybe about 200-300 miles, and so that we felt it here. It wasn't a big earthquake here. I mean, it didn't really shake violently, but it was just enough to be like, oh, that was an earthquake. My first earthquake that I ever experienced was in the Philippines last year in 2018, and I think it was like one morning I woke up around 6 a.m., 7 a.m. We go for a cup of coffee with the family, and bam, the whole ground shook and everything. It was an earthquake. It was like, oh my goodness, that was my first earthquake I've ever experienced. I've never lived in California to experience them on a more regular basis in the United States, or never lived in a place in the United States where we actually have earthquakes, so that was kind of unique to me. Recently, I've been sick, so I'm wearing this sweatshirt in like 84 degrees weather, and I was cold outside. It's getting a little chilly outside. I mean, 80 degrees out. It's a little chilly outside. I know in the United States right now they're having ice storms, and there's trucks flying off the road. There's a school bus on NBC Nightly News I watched tonight that slid sideways through a intersection. Oh my goodness, it's just a mess. The whole East Coast is a storm. I've always lived in places where weather is pretty good in the United States. Like, well, I was born in Wisconsin, so I mean, weather wasn't great growing up. Pennsylvania is kind of like where I grew up at, but I lived in Florida as an adult from like 18 on for 15 years, and then I moved to Arizona, and Arizona's beautiful too. It gets to be 110 degrees in the summertime in the daytime, which is a little bit too hot, but there's actually been a time in Arizona where the temperature was so hot that airplanes couldn't take off, so that was pretty crazy, but neither here or there. That's kind of what's going on right now. Being a foreigner in the Philippines is kind of fun. I'll tell you what, my wife and I walk around, she's a Filipina, and people stare at us and are like, wow, they're a couple, because they see me and her together as two people that are from different parts of the planet. So people stare at us, and I don't know. I mean, I love being a foreigner in the Philippines. I think that it's a great experience to be able to come out to the Philippines in the first place and get to know what it's like to be out here and live in the Philippines. Is a really great experience. As you may have watched some of my other videos, if you ever watched any of my other videos, you see that I usually don't wear glasses, and this is the first time I think I wore glasses in a long time on my YouTube channel. I actually wear glasses on a regular basis, but here in the Philippines, when I walk around for the most part in the house, I don't wear glasses at all because I try to protect them, because I only got one pair, and I had two pairs, but I accidentally broke one, and then I have this pair left, and so this is what I have now. So I just don't wear them around the house that much because I don't want them to break. When I go out and go into the community and go into the city, I wear my glasses then, but that's pretty much the only time. I usually don't wear them at all, but I need them to see. I mean, I could see better with them, so I need them to see a little bit better, but I usually don't wear them. They're clear glasses. I think they're pretty cool glasses. I like these glasses, so I try to protect them. What else is going on? Oh, my niece through marriage, my wife's niece, she just had a baby, just born. Amazing pictures, amazing baby pictures, and I wanted to say congratulations to her if she's watching. I know she probably doesn't watch my YouTube channel, but she's in the hospital right now with her baby and her husband, and we're taking care of her other kid that's just about a little over a year old, and he's so adorable. His name's Lighton, and he's just a beautiful baby as well, and we're really enjoying time with the family here. My wife's inside right now cooking dinner. She's going to make some fried chicken. That's pretty much what we eat here, fried chicken and pork. We usually don't eat anything else other than fried chicken and pork. Well, we have different types of chicken that we cook and different types of pork that we cook. But in the Philippines, you have adobo, which is a special kind of like pork dinner that's really good. But every morning I have like hash browns here. It's been the same for quite some time. My wife and I just go and buy potatoes for like 100 pesos a kilo, and that, which is about, what, 50 pesos is $1 if you're watching this in the United States. So that's $2 for 2.2 pounds of potato, which is kind of expensive here for potato. I think you can buy a whole sack of potatoes for like, what, 40 bucks, 50 bucks, less than that. I don't know, in the United States, and that's like, what, 50 pounds. So I don't know. I can't remember exact prices of potatoes in the United States, but I'm Irish, and when Irish people came to the United States from Ireland, they didn't have food in Ireland. That's pretty much, they ate a lot of potatoes. So like there was a potato famine where they weren't able to grow potatoes. So people came to the United States from Ireland because there wasn't any potatoes. So the funny thing is that even though I'm Irish and I'm not in Ireland eating potatoes, because it's what that happened in the 40s or 50s, 1940s, 1950s, but I'm in the Philippines eating potatoes every morning for breakfast, which is kind of funny. In the Philippines here, a lot of people don't eat hash browns, which is what I eat every morning. You never had hash browns because they don't even know how to make it. I mean, the McDonald's here in the city doesn't even have hash browns for breakfast, which is pretty crazy. They have fried chicken for lunch, fried chicken and rice for lunch, but they don't have hash browns. And, well, they have coffee, but thank God, but they don't actually have hash brown. And their coffee here, I'll tell you what, this is a complaint of mine. When you go to the McDonald's coffee, the coffee is like this big. And I'll tell you what, I love my coffee. And thank God that they give free refills on coffee in the McDonald's in the Philippines, because I'll tell you what, I love my coffee. And if I can't have a good cup of McDonald's coffee, it kind of drives me crazy. And McDonald's coffee, even in the Philippines, is just as good as it is in the United States. And I don't know if you like McDonald's coffee in the United States, but I do. And it's $1 a cup, and you can get free unlimited refills when you're in the restaurant. I like to sit and read a newspaper, diddle around on my phone, and kind of like see some news articles or whatever, catch up on chatting to people and stuff like that. That's kind of what I do. When I was driving Uber and Lyft, I go to McDonald's to take a break and just stop driving for a little while and drink coffee, and that was kind of like a big thing. I really enjoyed going to McDonald's coffee. But man, I'll tell you what, here in the Philippines, I miss driving. I'll tell you what, I miss driving. I got to take a tricycle everywhere I go, and everywhere I go, if I go to Tigbawan, if I go to Gimbal, which is the 2 towns local to me, you got to take a tricycle. If you want to go further, you got to take a jeepney, or you got to rent a car, or obviously a cab. But not many people use cabs because they're really expensive. People use tricycles, a motorcycle with a sidecar. So that's pretty much it. Other than my niece just having her baby, I really am, nothing else is going on here at the house for the most part. We're just getting ready for New Year's. And I think this video will come out on the 31st because I record some videos in advance and I release them over periods of time. But this video will come out on the 31st. And I really want to go out and get some footage of New Year's and put that together in a roll. I haven't released videos with a lot of B-roll. I've gotten B-roll of just footage of just different things I've been doing in the Philippines. I've gotten a lot of footage, but I haven't put it together because I don't get a lot of views on my videos. So I don't actually put a lot of effort into editing a bunch of video if only 10 people are going to watch it. And if you're one of these people watching my videos, I appreciate it. I'm sorry that I don't edit more video and make it more interesting, but as I get more YouTube subscribers, I'm going to do like a recap of some of the things that were going on in the Philippines and edit some video. That'd be kind of one of the things I'll do, but for now, that's not, it's just too much work to put a bunch of edits together, and I hate to say that, but that's what it is for right now. I keep shooting B-roll for right now, but there's not much we do at the house. I just sit at the house all day long, and I mean, sometimes go to the beach. But other than that, that's pretty much what it is. Thank you for watching my YouTube channel. Thank you for leaving a comment if you left a comment. And you can subscribe if you want to, but you don't have to. You can leave a thumbs down if you'd like to. That doesn't bother me. If thumbs up, a thumbs up would be great, but you know, you don't have to. There's no pressure. So anyway, neither here or there. Thank you for checking out my YouTube channel. I'm DJ Crazy Jimmy, aka James Dwyer, and I'll see you next time in another video.